Good. First day or first week, spring practice, so can't complain.
How's it been? How's the first week been?
It's been good. I mean, it's great to be back on the field. Just to everybody, young guys, old guys, everybody. First week, it's guys are showing out, so it's been good.
What are some of the goals, I guess, of that first week? Just kind of, I guess, re-getting your feet wet and just kind of, getting some reps under your belt. What are kind of your goals, things you want to accomplish before you take this spring break here at the end of the week?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the main goals that I've trying to work on and been working on for a while is stepping up as a leader for my group and the defense and the whole team. And so that's something I've worked on too, and really just everything. And in the defense, I've just got to master my craft each day, and that's my goal every day when I step on the field is those two things that I just said. So.
How did you kind of getting forced into a role last year because of injuries kind of help prepare you for this year to step into that leadership role?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I kind of just showed that, when you go out there and play, you just have to have confidence out there. And it helps you personally when you have confidence out there, then your teammates will have confidence too in you. And so once they have that little trust in you, then you can start. It helps you become more of a leader just with the trust that you've built with some of the older guys and really the younger guys too. So.
When you say you're stepping up as a leader, what's that look like day to day?
Yeah, just stepping up in the weight room, doing things on and off the field, guys on the field, man, encouraging them to be their best, young guys, man, old guys too, pushing each other each day, just making sure that we're, doing everything right that we can in our control to make sure that, that we're maximizing everything we can do.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of defensive players that have come back. What has that leadership been like in the locker room, that familiarity?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, to have, I don't even know the exact number of how many guys we had return, but it's a big group, and that shows a lot. It's going to be a lot of experience on our side of the ball, which more leaders will start coming out of that too. So, yeah, I'm excited about how many returners and plus the leaders that are starting to step up too.
With all the guys returning, you guys feel like as a unit you're starting ahead this spring maybe compared to last spring?
Well, I mean, last spring too, new coaching change, new defense, so you're kind of in the mode of learning all of the new things that the new staff is bringing. But now, a year under your belt, there's different things that you can do. And, I mean, you've already seen the calls, whatever plays before. Now you can perfect them, and you can be more crisp and get your eyes right more and your feet more clean and where you need to go. So.
You ever seen a corner as big as Dijon Lee?
No. No. That dude, he's long. Great player, man. That's what you want to have out there, a guy like him, super long. He's fast for as long as he is. And, I mean, I've never seen a corner that big. I mean, I'm honestly speechless on what to say. I mean, he's tall, he's long. So.
You said you're kind of stepping into more of a leadership role. What do you say to guys like him and Ivan this spring, just to kind of get their feet wet?
Yeah, I think it's important as a young guy that you come in eager to learn. I mean, we're installing stuff basically every day, and you really have to be on top of it if you want to master the defense. And they're doing a really good job. Him, really all the guys that have come in are doing a really good job being eager to learn, asking questions, asking the coaches questions to make sure that they master their craft for when they're ready to go out on the field. So.
Can you just talk about last year, maybe y'all didn't handle success well, and so this year he wants there to be more of a sense of urgency in that area. Is that something that you kind of felt at times last season that y'all struggled to handle success?
Maybe a little bit, but I mean, I think it's just we got to be more consistent at the end of the day, and you could say not handling success or whatever, but it's really just being consistent in our game, and that's something that we definitely have to work on. I mean, you have to play each game and attack each week consistently, or you're going to have fall-offs. But no, we're getting everything right, being more consistent. That's one of the things that we got to work on for sure. So, but yeah. So.
Obviously, you had Coach Hitchler last year. Now Coach Ling was kind of in charge of the whole DB room. I know he's a good coach, but just how has that transition been with him working with everybody here now?
Oh, it's been great. I mean, I love Coach Hitch to death, man. That's a great coach, man. But, Coach Mo's taking over the room. It's been great. I mean, I can't complain. We got Coach Jones now, too, with us, with the safeties, Coach Mo with the corners, but we're all together anyways. We're all one unit. But, Coach Mo's done a good job with bringing everybody in, making sure everybody's on the same page in the back end. And Coach Jones also coming in, all getting on the same page with him. I mean, he's coming from different schools, learning new defense. We've had this defense in a year, so we're all communicating, teaching each other, and making sure that, we're all on the same page. So that's something that's really important. But Coach Jones and Coach Mo have really done a really good job with getting everybody in. So
Apologies if you've been asked this, but how does it feel this spring as opposed to last spring when you were kind of just trying to implement this new scheme, kind of learn everything? Like with a year of knowledge under your belt, how different does this spring feel?
I mean, it's definitely different because you're not in necessarily like a learning mode, so where now you can kind of play more faster because you know what to do, and you know kind of what you're going to get. Not necessarily what you're going to get, because I mean, it's offense is going to do whatever they do, and we just have to defend it. But there's just like different things, that tips and stuff that can show you. But once you master the call, once you have a year or so under your belt with the playbook, things get kind of slowed down for you, and you're able to play faster, get your feet in the ground and stuff like that.
Is there anybody on offense where you look at them and you're like, dang, like when they're out in coverage, or like that you've seen, you're like, man, like they've really taken a step up, or this freshman's kind of emerged, or like, is there a player that stands out to you like that?
I mean, really all of them, but I think the guys that are showing up, I like Jalen Hill, man. Guy got hurt last year, but dude is freaking balling right now. He's doing a great job with. I mean, he was locked in, and plus all the other guys that may have some injuries. I mean, but really the whole receiver room, they're attacking young guys too. Latsier Brooks, he's doing really great. That dude's fast. That sucker. He's hard to keep up with. I will say. I ain't even gonna lie. Hard to keep up with. But then you got Bach too on the offensive side. They're all doing really good. It's a good receiver room, hard to cover in. But luckily, hey, we're here. They're going to make us better. We're going to make them better. So.
Addition is Cam Calhoun been to the secondary. Coach was saying he's in a quiet room. He's maybe a little bit of a more fiery guy.
Yeah, no, Cam, he's something else. He's a great guy, though. Great guy. Brings a lot of energy, I will say, in the locker room, on the field. That dude, he's all over the place. Not in a bad way. He's just like always smiling, always talking. But he's a great player. He's first week had a really good first week, and he's only going to keep building from there. So.
Seems like Zay's made the full transition now to safety. Just what have you seen from him maybe late last fall and into the first week here?
Yeah, I mean that's a tough transition to go from corner to safety mid-season, but I mean he's going right along, and he's learning everything, and we're getting the run right. So
Last two for Bray.
What about Ivan Taylor? I know I asked about him earlier, but how do you see him just kind of acclimate to college?
Yeah, I mean he got in here and he was eager to learn. He was learning the defense, and I mean he comes in every day ready to work, and in the weight room, on the field, off the field, whatever it is, recovery, training room, whatever it is, he's always here doing something to get better, and that's a guy that you can tell that he's going to be a really good player. So
It seems like the defensive line, their focus is on creating more pressures for, finishing, tackles for loss, sacks. How could that help you in the defensive backfield? Like in terms of if they were to get home more with more sacks, more tackles for loss?
I mean, it could definitely create more takeaways. With you get pressure on the quarterback, throw the ball. I mean, he can make an indecisive throw, and we'll be right there to pick it off. And I mean, the big thing is up front. Just getting those turnovers, getting those pressures. Flip it, give the ball back to our offense. But at the same time, when you get a pass rush and you want the D-line back there so the ball can come out, or be a tip ball and we can get it, or whatever it is. So I think the D-line is going to play a crucial role in that, and we're going to get a lot more takeaways. So.
Thank you.